Thank you for joining us. I'm Alexandra Meacham. New research tells the story of Caddo and Bossier Parish using census data that reveals some surprising results in tonight's top story. For the first time ever, LSU's Shreveport Center for Business and Economic Research compiled a huge amount of data and created a visual slideshow for people to easily understand. It was commissioned by the Greater Shreveport Chamber of Commerce to break down how the region has changed over time. Tonight, we're focusing on just a few key parts of it. A 58-page economic dashboard brings together important statistics of Shreveport-Bossier using 2020 census data and how aspects have changed in 10 years. From demographics, income, unemployment, housing, and much more.
So one of the interesting takeaways is both in Shreveport and Bossier, we lost population in the 45 to 54-year-old age category, which I find kind of disturbing because those are people who should be, at the peak of their earnings. So those are people we're losing, and the question is why. We don't have a good answer for that.
Douglas White oversaw the project along with graduate students at LSUS with the goal of informing the community and potential new businesses.
Give people just a solid database that you can look, here's the actual data. Let's, if it's positive or if it's negative, how do we use it? What do we learn from it?
The data shows Caddo Parish lost population by 6%, while Bossier Parish saw an increase of 10%.
In Caddo Parish, that the only age groups that grew were those 55 and older. And whereas in Bossier, the only age group that shrank was 45 to 54.
It provides migration data, showing people are moving to Texas and South Louisiana.
There's that anecdotal story that everyone's moving across the river, right? So that everyone who's leaving Shreveport, they're just moving across the river to Bossier. And that turns out it's not really true.
It's also broken down by race, revealing both white and black populations decreased in Caddo and Shreveport. Bossier Parish and City also saw a decrease in white population, but an increase in black population, while both saw a significant increase in Hispanics.
The Hispanic increase in both parishes, again, similar to what's going on in the nation, that Hispanic population really grew over the last 10 years all across the nation.
There's plenty of information included in the dashboard that White says has been to evolve with public input.
The design is that we want to make it evolve so that it truly serves the community.
And White encourages people to contact his department for research they think should be looked into. You can email him, and he says he'll get his team on it. The economic dashboard also has a lot of information about casinos, oil and gas, and the airport. You can look through the information at LSUS's website.